mind stating your name just for the recording purposes?
Yeah.
Please.
Sure. I'm Madelaine Petsch. I play Cheryl. And my name is Ashleigh Murray. I play Josie McCoy.
Once it starts.
Yeah, good.
Tell us a little bit about your characters. Absolutely. I play Cheryl Blossom. My brother dies in the first episode. It's kind of like the arc of season 1 is the murder of my brother, and who did it, obviously. I play the lead villain on the show, which obviously comes with its own territory behind it. She kind of stirs up trouble wherever she goes. She's a head cheerleader, and she just it's a really fun role. Well, I played Josie McCoy, the lead frontman of Josie and the Pussycats, and I'd say the difference between how I interpret Josie and how she is originally characterized is, you know, the original comics kind of have a very cute beginning, middle, and end. There's always a button to every story, and even though Josie can come up with certain ideas, like she can come up with step 1, but then after she gets to step 2 and 3, it's like, oh no, oh no. And I interpret Josie in 2016 as having to be far more clear and tactical about what she's doing. She has a very clear point of view of where she wants to end up. She sees herself as the Beyonce of Riverdale, and she will do whatever it takes to get her and her Pussycats out of this small town. That kind of comes into question when Archie shows up, and he wants to, get some help with that music line, and I'm like, dude, there's only one first place. I don't have room for you. So that creates a conflict, and even just his outer exterior starts to distract some of my Pussycats, and I have to kind of wrangle them in. Another thing that we'll be exploring is kind of the behind the scenes of Josie. What makes her so kind of hard and, such a disciplinarian. She has a lot more levels than the original, which I really enjoy being able to play.
So when you guys first read the script for the pilot, what was your reaction after? Oh my God, this is so good. Like specifically, what were you like? What was your interpretation of this odd story?
Well, when I read it, I kept in mind that I was going in as Cheryl, so I tried to read it as if I was Cheryl to kind of get her perspective on the town. I loved her. The minute I read it, I was like, I have to book this part. Whatever I can do, I have to have this. I think there was a line. I remember that it was like one of the stage directions, and it said, "And forever we knew the Blossom family would be a thorn in the side of Riverdale High," and that was like mind blowing. So I just found it's something so much fun to explore. It's so creative. It's so different than what you usually get when you get a script. You're like, oh, this is all right. This one was like, I have to be in this. I feel like we all felt that way too, which is why it's working well. I would have to say I spent a lot of time nose deep in the comics, and I always wondered what it would be like if Archie and the gang were here with us now. And watching this story unfold and being able to imagine all of these characters that I grew up reading live in this world that we know, all I could think was, oh my God, what's happening next? Like, I can't wait to see what's going to unfold with these people that I've known and loved for so many years. And aside from that, just seeing them step into the costumes and walk through this scene and these worlds that we've created is so mind-blowing. It's like when you read a comic and you imagine it as a movie in your head. It's the exact same thing. It just jumps right off the page in your face, and you can't help but want to see what's going to happen next. Like I just want to. I don't even know what episode 2. Exactly. Episode 2 in my hands, really.
I would love to see who's gonna be questioned first.
I wanted to ask. So Josie obviously is listening. So
yes.
How is her sound different? How is it more modern?
It's more modern. We're still kind of playing with it. We kind of. She has a bit of like a Kesha meets a little bit of Taylor with some Demi in there and some Zhuzh. We're still kind of fleshing it out, but it's very modern and hip. It's got a nice dance feel to it. Josie and the Pussycats like to be that last thing that you remember at the end of the night. Like you're ready to go home, you're tired, but then that song comes on and it's like, okay, one more. So it's definitely going to be really lively and pumped up, very rockish.
The CW is a home for like great dramas for young adults and teens like Arrow, Supernatural, The Flash. So how does it feel like for both of you to be part of this company now, to be part of this umbrella?
It's really amazing. Like I don't even have the words for it. This is not where I thought I would be. 6 months months ago, I was answering telephones. You know, I was doing the temp thing. I was auditioning, and to be able to have this be my first platform into television and being a part of such a strong family, such a strong network, and even just our producers. You know, we have. I feel like we're lucky because we just kind of made to succeed. Like there's just we've already got the show, we've got the title, we've got the cast. Now we just need the time to play. You know what I mean? So it's very surreal.
Why do you think the Archie universe has lasted so long and has been so appealing for 70 odd years?
I definitely think it's because it's able to adapt with the changing of the time. So we always introduce new universes into the Archie universe. We've got, Predator, we've got Sabrina the Teenage Witch, we've got all of these things that always incorporate back into Archie in the beginning. And now we've got the TV show, and that's like the new age of Archie. And so we're kind of we always incorporate new things into the Archie world, and that's why it's stayed relevant for so long.
Thank you guys.
All right, thanks.